How can I legally deposit a check made out to someone else?
Hey there, welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing how to legally deposit a check made out to someone else. This situation can arise in various scenarios, such as receiving a check on behalf of a family member, friend, or even a business entity. It's important to understand the proper steps to follow to ensure you handle the situation correctly and within the boundaries of the law. So, let's dive right in.
Endorsement and restrictive endorsement.
The first step in legally depositing a check made out to someone else is obtaining the necessary endorsement. Endorsement is the act of signing the back of a check, which signifies your consent for the funds to be deposited into your account. However, it's crucial to ensure you have the appropriate authority to endorse the check. To proceed, contact the payee, the person the check is made out to, and obtain their permission to endorse and deposit the check on their behalf. This communication can be in the form of a written letter, email, or any other documented evidence that demonstrates their consent. Once you have obtained permission, the payee should sign the back of the check. This signature is typically placed on the top line, also known as the endorsement line. Ensure the payee's signature matches the name exactly as it appears on the front of the check. Do not make any other marks or write additional information on the back of the check.
Documentation and verification.
In addition to obtaining the payee's endorsement, some financial institutions may require further documentation and verification to process the check. These requirements are in place to prevent fraud and protect both parties involved. Contact your bank or credit union before depositing the check to inquire about their specific requirements. They may request additional documentation such as a letter of authorization from the payee, a copy of the payee's identification, or any other relevant paperwork. Ensure you have all the necessary documents before proceeding with the deposit.
Banking options.
Now that you have the endorsed check and any required documentation, it's time to explore your banking options for depositing the check. 1. In-person deposit. Visit your bank's branch or an ATM that accepts check deposits. Present the endorsed check and any required documentation to a teller or follow the instructions provided by the ATM. They will guide you through the deposit process and provide any further instructions if needed. 2. Mobile deposit. If your bank offers mobile banking services, you may be able to deposit the check using your smartphone. Install your bank's mobile app, select the mobile deposit feature, and follow the on-screen instructions. Make sure to capture clear and legible images of the front and back of the endorsed check. 3. Third-party endorsement. In certain situations, you may need to use a third-party endorsement service. These services act as intermediaries between you and the payee, handling the deposit process on your behalf. Research reputable third-party endorsement services and follow their specific instructions to complete the deposit. Remember, different banks and financial institutions may have specific policies and procedures for depositing checks made out to someone else. It's always recommended to contact your bank directly and inquire about their guidelines to ensure a smooth and legal deposit process. And that's it. You now have a clear understanding of how to legally deposit a check made out to someone else. Remember to obtain the payee's permission and endorsement, provide any required documentation, and choose the appropriate banking option based on your situation. By following these steps, you can